Hello and welcome. Get ready, it's time for Sunday afternoon football. Great to be back in Perth, a world leader in the number of people around whom you shouldn't make a sudden move. When they talk about great Tigers, the man to the right of me is... football is finally back. Here's the bounce to kick off proceedings. Sandland knocks it down the field. Mundy controls, gets the ball out of heavy traffic, spilled by Kirsten. He runs into the goal. Now that miss could prove costly. I would have expected him to nail that, stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kicked by Kolajasny. A great effort. Booted by Mackey. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Duncan slams it on the boot. Kicks it across the ground. I guess it was worth a go. Deft touch from Smith. He gathers the loose ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. McCarthy wins the marking contest. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. A great effort. Stanley lines it up. 35 metres out. Kicked at goal by Stanley. It's shaved the post. I would have expected him to nail that.
Dawson obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Guthrie has a kick. Guthrie, wonderful goal.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Sandland punches. He controls the bouncing ball. Puts the head down as he runs in. Well, he gave it a shot. The ball being picked up before it makes its target.
Tabernak's not always the guy with the ball out there, but he still goes out there laying tackles. He's chasing and pressuring. It's really his team contribution that makes him a real asset.
Palms it down nicely. With the ball now. Approaching the goals now. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. I would have expected him to nail that. Not much on offer for Henderson.
Mackey is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He gets boot to the ball. Neil with a strong mark. He steadies now in front of goal. He completely mistimes the kick. It gets tapped. Kolajasny gains possession. Kirsten heading for goal. The ball is out of bounds.
The ruckman battle for position. Tapped by Hawkins, gets a handball away. Nice interception. Intercept by Lane. Dangerfield gains possession. He gets his hands on the footy. He gives it a punishing kick. It was all his. Stanley just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Great grab. He kicks it. Motlock. Geelong by 11. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Great bounce.
Sandilands is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He takes the contested mark. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark. Duncan kicks it. Spurred with a strong mark.
Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
Don't look back. The Cats, something might be gaining on.
And here's the start of the second term.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else.
That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Choose to kick it. Taylor ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Marks. Menzel slams it on the boot. Stanley lining up. Kicks the skin off it. He wins the contest. 35 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Geelong lead by 2 goals. Disappointing kick there.
Dawson's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. He slams that on the boot. He gets the upper hand. Cowan puts his boot on it. Smith, just the better man in that contest.
This will certainly test him from this distance. Going for goal number 1. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Gets boot to leather. Great mark over the pack. Puts boot to ball. Taylor doesn't waste that opportunity. Is in his possession. Selwood racking up the possessions. And the mark will be paid. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. Kirsten has just shaved the post. It's a behind. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Henderson may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. A little kick and it's play on. He gets boot to the ball. Guthrie wins the contested ball. He boots it. Taylor with a strong mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Good mark by Duncan. He kicks quickly. Nice hands. Selwood slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Jams it on the boot now. He wins the contest.
Johnson has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He grabs it. He lays off the pass. Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand.
He takes the shot. That's a goal. Gets his first. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball has been bounced. Guided by Sandilands. Taylor sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Slams it on the boot. Coughed up by Guthrie. Sheridan laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. So half-time, and Richo, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
Let's have a look. The half-time break is over now. Back to work.
It will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the coaches make for the second half of the match.
Smith, cool under pressure, releases in time. Sheridan has the ball. He grabs it on the run. Picture-perfect drop punt. McCarthy enjoying a height advantage. Kicks to the attacking 50. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Kolajasny's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Neal kicks it. He grabs it. McCarthy getting into position for the kick. McCarthy goes for home. A goal took the Dockers. Nothing splitting these two teams on the scoreboard at the moment.
Nice bounce.
Sandilands can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Motlop gets the ball. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. Passes by hand. Puts boot to ball.
McCarthy sticks out his hands and collects the ball. He's heading for home. Henderson presents and takes the mark. Nice drop punt. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks it. A great effort. Opportunity now for Taberner. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
A set shot on a 30-degree angle. He lays off the pass. McCarthy put his head down, running for home. Ballantyne was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Ballantyne thumps the ball for goal.
Ballantyne is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
Guided by Sandilands, takes possession. Handballs to the running man. Kicks. Marked by McCarthy.
McCarthy has some potential, and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. Stanley slams the ball to his boot. He marks the ball. He boots it. He takes the contested mark.
Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Taylor claims the ball. Taylor sends one up towards the wing. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Kicks it across the ground. Taylor with the mighty fist. Whack. Have that, mate. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark there. Seconds remaining in this quarter. A chance to level the scores right now. Stanley, that will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Here's the bounce. Hit by Sandilands. The ball in the hands of Taylor. Guthrie grabs that one. Richo, what do you think about that?
The scores are level with 1 quarter to go.
The players are starting to feel the strain of the first 3 quarters now.
The more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning.
Taylor with the tap. Valentine holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Henderson. Kicked by Henderson. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Neil drives it inside the 50. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Henderson has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. McCarthy takes advantage. Valentine has the football.
The ball bounced favourably for Kolajasny. With the ball now. Taylor throws it, clear as day. McCarthy getting into position for the kick. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 2. McCarthy with the goal. Plenty of time left to turn this game around. Here's the bounce. Deft touch from Sandilands. He gets his hands on the footy. He gains possession. Neil beats the hand pass out. Walters approaching home now. He wins the contest. Valentine in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 40 metres from home. Goal. The second goal for Valentine. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Smith didn't even get close to that tap. That kick has covered a very long distance. Tapping it with the mighty fist. Gregson searches for the man downfield. Marked by Mackey. Mackey sends one up towards the wing. Taken by Cockatoo.
The Cats have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Duncan takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Good mark.
The mark is taken by Sheridan. Played on. Sneaks the ball away in time. Grabs the footy. Gets a handball away. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. He wins the contest. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Slots it. If they can hang on, this will be a wonderful victory for them.
Hawkins is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Tabernet marks it. Goes by hand. There it goes. What a magnificent effort. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Claimed by Sandilands, bumped by McCarthy. Selwood finally gets in the action. Dangerfield with the tap. Stanley gets a hard bump from Pearce. Chips it down towards half forward. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Oh, he spilled it. Oh, smart interception. He's looking good. I think he can. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Dawson waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. As far as miracles go, that's right up there with Lyle Lovett and Julia Roberts. Well, I enjoyed the match, Richo. How about you?
Fremantle seemed to be a bit spooked by the Geelong pressure early on. However, after starting poorly, Fremantle really took on the game and played with freedom. That's what they needed to win.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. The final scores stand at the Dockers 39, the Cats 28. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richo.
It's been a pleasure, Dennis. We'll catch you next time.